This though, what I was tagged to check out in the Melee Games Discord by one Lighthaven, aka Sergey. He's the one that tagged me in this for this game, and it's kind of funny because my brain immediately remembered another game as soon as I saw the name of it and a bit of the description. So what we're going to be going into is this game called Washington Prime, and so I'll get to what game I'm referring to. If anybody knows, it won't be difficult for what I'm thinking about, but yeah, so basically for Washington Prime here, step into the shoes of former special agent turned real estate agent Blake Kincaid, dragged back into the game to save a friend. Fight your way through office buildings in downtown Washington, D.C., October 1998, and uncover what happened over the course of one long night. So we'll check out the trailer here. See what this is all about. Making sure you'll be able to hear it. Let's go. Oh, and we got it. We got some of the old FMV sequences. Let's go.
You should find him. He's still at the bureau. Know what to do.
All right, look like it is. It does look very much like a. Okay, so yeah. This is.
What are you doing there, Sikowitz?
But yeah, it's got kind of the
back to a story that we brought to
Doom-esque style there.
See a resolution today, perhaps even in a few hours. Isn't that right, King?
That's right, Beth.
Although that seemed kind of annoying. It kept flashing door at you.
The only thing I'll be serving is names, and I won't spend a day in prison. You can count on it. And as for that bastard McAvoy,
Not gonna lie, I kind of like that it's got the FMV sequences. And this is definitely feeling very. Oh, up close and personal, that double barrel.
Who could have thought that the life of a DC real estate agent could be so exciting? For WBCS, I'm
Yes, who would have
Walter
thought?
Palermo.
This time you play the action thriller Washington Prime. Wish list on Steam. Anything else? So yeah, and then we got again to some of the screenshots. It's kind of interesting the way that it's styled like that, because I can almost bet that they like kind of took pictures in this kind of perspective and then kind of layered it to kind of give it an artistic style. But oh, you gotta love that. I'm guessing some of the developers and stuff. Oh, look at that. You got a T-Rex down there. Guy showing off his anime shit. Video games are the future of oh, goddamn. United States Army intelligence. Small arms, excellent. Rifles, normal. Shotguns, below average. Grade of proficiency at last performance checkup. Oh, okay. Toughness, normal. What? I should be like toughness of an ultimate Giga Chad here. Come on, man. Let's see here. Yes, gameplay. Washington Prime is a contemporary shooter. Taking place early August 1998, from evening to early morning in around an office building, downtown DC. Arm yourself with time-typical weapons and face off against karate champs, security guards, police impersonators, mercenaries, and so forth. Find keys, unlock doors, discover new weapons and equipment while exploring your surroundings. You will also find tidbits of information on the people who work in this part of the city. The story you play is told from an interview recorded 1 year later with Blake Kincaid, a former federal agent turned real estate agent. Some parts of this will be told via locally produced full motion video, which is the FMVs. This game takes inspiration from action thrillers and action movies from a time when they were good. Features realistic protagonist, realistic weapons, realistic surroundings, realistic enemies, and realistic plot. So you're telling me it's got some realism to it. Cool. Mature content description here. The developer describes the content like this: there will be shooting into highly realistic looking people. There might be a cigarette around and bottles of booze in some places. So much cussing. And they do have a demo for the game right now. So if you want to kind of get a feel for it, a taste for it, or whatever, you can absolutely do so. I may have to actually check this out. I'm gonna add this to my wish list, and there you go. Now, this is kind of the thing of it. This game gives me like the vibes of it and all of that. So like I said, it was making me think of another game that came out once upon a time ago, actually probably close to the same year that this is supposed to be set, and close enough. And instead of being a Doom clone, the game I was thinking of was a clone of another game at the time, basically using like a lot of Doom clones that use the Doom engine and stuff like that. So, you know, games like Duke Nukem, game like Strife and stuff like that, where they're all kind of, you know, taking from. This game in particular is an old Mac game called Prime Target. So Prime Target is a 1996 action video game developed by WizardWorks Group and published by Microsoft for Macintosh computers. Prime Target uses the Marathon 2 gaming engine. Plot: an influential senator named Catherine Mayfield has been murdered, and it is up to the player to uncover secret documents relating to a conspiracy. This game in particular, I especially remember playing over at my friend's house, who we got reacquainted with after a long time. We'd been friends in kindergarten, and we met much later again. You know, life happens. But we met up again in middle school, and he was the guy that got me into a lot of PC gaming. Even though he had a Mac at the time, he did just kind of switch over to PC and start doing more gaming on there. Well, I mean, so like it was a lot of the Mac games. A lot of games were kind of shared Mac and PC too. But like he had his whole collection of the Mac games. And then the PC games he was also, you know, jumping into. And that's how I kind of, through him, was how I started checking out more PC gaming. And Prime Target was a game I remember playing over at his place. And what was funny, too, because I also remember a time when it was me, my brother, and him all over at his house playing this game. And my brother kept shutting the door because you could hit the bar to hit one of the buttons, I forget which, but you could hit one of the buttons to close the door basically right behind you as you went. So it would sometimes kind of get us like, oh shit, wait, because having the open doors kind of made sure you knew where things were, where you were coming from. But here, let me also bring this up. So it kind of would sometimes also freak us out and be like, oh no, there's somebody behind us. And my brother was like closing doors all the time as we were walking through. But yeah, so you can kind of, I think you can kind of get some of the, if you've played the original marathons, the good marathons, not the craptastic one. But you can see the bit of the inspiration, or you know, the use of the you know, it is even now looking at these screenshots fully, I'm seeing a lot for even that Washington Prime. I'm like, oh god, it is. But and I mean, that was also the thing. It was using Marathon 2, and if you've played Marathon 2, that has been now ported to PC and Xbox Live. When you killed the aliens and stuff like that, it got bloody, and like it shows even with this game, they did a hell of a job with that splatter there. Holy crap. I do not remember this, because I think it was too my friend had more of a demo. I don't know if he had the full game. So it was, demos were a thing back then too. So it was like we demo discs and stuff. I just don't remember if he did or not. Okay, that looks but yeah, so the cool thing is too is that this is also now part of my abandonware. So if you want to play Prime Target, that's the way to do it. The thing is if you're on a Windows PC, they've not sat. I tried looking for anything last night, and unfortunately, there isn't a port of this like there is for Marathon, and even like with, I think it's called the Aleph engine. There hasn't been a port to get the game working in that, because I would love to replay this again. There are like Mac emulators and stuff like that to use, and I want to try and figure it out at some point, because I would love to revisit this game and check it out again. But like it is, you have to have it. It's Mac. Its only platform is Macintosh. But I mean, even it says here, notes compilation of pre-installed game with patch 1.2 has been made by user Korak from oldgames.ru. Should work with no problem on Sheepshaver emulator with Mac OS 7.5.5. Visit Macintosh Garden for more details about the game and Mac emulators. So that is a way that you could still play Prime Target. And let me see if I can find more on like just even this kind of a trailer for it really quick, because like I said, I saw Washington Prime, and that was what my initial, before watching that trailer, that was just my initial reaction to the name and stuff, and then reading a bit of the description. I'm like, oh my god, it's Prime Target. And I had to make sure and say it was the Mac game, because apparently there's also a Prime Target TV show, it seems. But so like I said, I had to really make sure and differentiate the two. And sadly, there's no real, like, when I put it in the even Prime Target trailer, all I'm getting is like this damn TV show. But we'll really quickly like take a look at maybe like one of these. Yeah, we'll just kind of take a look at one of these playthrough trailers. We'll just kind of skip around. But yeah, this, like I said, it's just so funny that this is like immediately where my brain went to was this old Mac game that I remember playing at my friend's house once upon a time ago. Because that was like the funny thing, like even games like Fallout and stuff like that were also like originally on Mac or PC? Mac, I want to say. But like I said, I remember playing these games over at his house, and oh my shit. Hey, Nightmare, how's it going, buddy? Like I said, I do not remember all of this, but I just remember some. I just remember some for sure. But certainly, like it being that gory, like I do not recall. Because I remember a lot of times of, yeah, we got a few people, but like I just remember it. I just remember like how it was even that. I don't hearing the guys. Oh damn. Oh, you get some heavy artillery. Like it was, I'm pretty sure my friend had a demo of the game, and that's what we played, and so we only got a little bit of it, or it's just like we only played a little bit of it at a time. But yeah, that like I said, it's funny what'll spark the old noggin, get jogging, and you know what memories just kind of crop back up. See, this is what I remember was like the doors. You could close them even as you were like as you got through the door. And you didn't have to be facing the door to do it. And like I said, my brother would always close them and stuff. And we kind of started getting a little spooked sometimes, hearing the door close behind us and stuff. So yeah, that I just thought was funny to kind of think about. That the Washington Prime game looks pretty fun, I won't lie. So again, thanks to Sergey for that one, for finding that one and tagging me for that particular game. I've got it wish listed now, so I'm definitely gonna be checking it out later. So
thank you for watching this clip from Respawn Roast Cantina. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see, and check out the full episode.